What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us. And today I'm going to review Now We Are Breaking Up. After Encounter, I think this is the recent drama that Song Kyo is coming with. And if you have watched Encounter, and I believe that you will definitely compare it, because in this also she is a leader of the designing team in the fashion industry in a company, and she is strict, stern, a woman of rules and regulations, and she wants to remain beautiful, stabilize her career, and focus on all the professional things, and doesn't want to do be in any kind of relationship that will divert her ambitions or her vision. So overall, you could see that in Encounter also it's more about abroad, and this is also about fashion industry. Definitely France and Milan and all these places will be there. So it looks like there is a blend of other uh, cultures or other. The story is not from the peninsula, because okay, it's a very big debate. Let's and there is another guy also who is a freelance photographer, and he is very good. He is rich and he has everything, but whereas she is coming from a very ordinary family, that's why her mother is always bothering her. What is happening with the father? What is going on? Blah blah blah. Like this. So she came from a very ordinary family. So in the past, she met someone, and unfortunately that person uh, didn't show up at the very crucial moment of her life also. So after that she didn't talk to that person also. Finally this photographer comes in, and then he talks with her, and then found out that he is the brother of that person who was in love with her. So now literally he is dating his former or deceased brother's girlfriend. They didn't know about what was that, and now once the truth comes in front of her, now she is little bit feeling discomfort also to show her advances. She doesn't want to be in a relationship, because there are plenty of things that will come in front of both families. So that's why maybe she is reluctant. But overall here there are no more subplots. There is another guy also. He's very funny. I know that he was in another, what is that, maybe he was in startup. Yeah, he's also there, and he's working in another company, and that company will assist this freelancer because he is going to work with that. And overall I feel like whenever after the Descendant of the Sun in her dramas, there is no more story, there are no subplots. Especially Encounter also, straight the same. People really like spicy stories also, like The Penthouse. Remember, many series that keep on watching it, but here there is only one plot, whether she will be in love with this guy or not. But overall I have seen the another thing that I don't like. Maybe you have your own opinion, I respect that. I really feel, but she should really focus on her acting and the stories or the plot that she really wants, not because okay, after The Descendant of the Sun she is more into modeling. You see, in her drama there are more advertisement, brand endorsements, and there is a less drama. Looks like okay, in other dramas also you see that there are brand endorsement, but very little. But in her last also Encounter also the same fashion, and here also it's same fashion. The story is looks like average, and in the end I think it will end up in the first season also, because people will get bored also with this kind of plot. And it's similar, I don't know why, because sometimes it happens that the actors keep on getting these kind of high budget or good producers or good projects, so that because she's a brand right now and everything she wears. And because I also posted on a Twitter which who has a good fashion statement. Especially you see in the Crash Landing on You, very first episode they show few minutes of brands and all this. After that, flat story. But here throughout the series you will see brands, clothing, garments, and all this. The story is all about it, but looks like the plot should be very it's like a fairy tale plot. It's not realistic. I hope it will end soon, because and hoping her, because sometimes it happens that there are people those who keep on sending Twitter trends about this drama and blah blah blah. But in the end, it's the realistic. Okay, there are now you see, like when there are good programs about, like recently we watched the Crash Landing on You, a startup, Itaewon Class, and now recently Hometown Cha Cha Cha. Audience from the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan, and all this, they are very genuine. So when there is a trend that comes, there are plenty of original people that are generating that trend. But when it comes to such kind of dramas, there is so much huge trends that keeps on popping in front of your screen, and it's not realistic. People will really like it for the meantime, but not for quite long. Imagine, look at this. What happens with this Hometown Cha 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 controversy? There were genuine people, those who were always backing him and they were always supporting him. So they keep on showing the same trend, even though the drama has ended quite long ago. But overall, I hope you will enjoy this. Wish her good luck, and overall, I keep on watching. There should be some kind of different plot, but it doesn't come. Thank you so much for bearing me. But overall, in this one, they will show that how you will. And there is another guy. Imagine also that he is, what is that? He has already a wife, and his wife is looking at why he's in this fashion industry, and there are women who are always trying to grab these kind of people, those who are in fashion industry. My love life is also at stake. So there are good or bad things of this fashion industry they will show. And there is another person also that they have shown also, that their designs has been stolen, and how these people are just backstabbing all these who are trying to favor you also. But she is having a tough time from her boss, but her boss is always good. And then boss has children also. They wanted to be the part of this fashion industry. Some kind of nepotism, don't need to say it or whatever, that's in the story. But and then she is the one who is a team leader. She has to maintain all these brands, and thus they don't want to meet each other. But somehow he is now part of this another team, and now they have to face each other quite often. And what will happen with their love life? Will they be able to meet each other? What if their parents will find out that who she is and what happened with, because once his brother died, she was the one who was in contact with him. And what happened with him, why he was so frustrated at that time that he met this accident and lost his life. That's all the plot is all about. I hope you really enjoy this. Thank you so much for bearing me. Great watch. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.